Don't you believe in time? Just sing it loud. Round town.
I remember what we should be talking about as well, gas meters. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to Talking to Our Souls on the 4th of the 4th, 2020. It's even got a name already. I'm Steve, G.I. Jane Hen, and over there we have...
You're gonna get a slap, Mr. Singh.
Doesn't rhyme.
Okay, let's do it again. You're gonna give him a slap, Mr. Singh.
Does it rhyme? Why does that rhyme more than the other?
I think it did.
Great. Yes. No. Obviously, we I don't know. Should we just dive straight in to keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth? I don't know if he came from London.
I was saying, was he in EastEnders? Sounded more EastEnders storyline, that, didn't it?
Oh, I hate you, Mitchell.
Get out of my Oscars.
Peggy Mitchell.
Yeah, that's Peggy.
Barbara Windsor. Yeah, obviously we're gonna keep your wife's name out of your fucking. I can't do it. I can't do it proper. It is gonna come out Cockney.
I don't want to repeat what he said. But
why? In case you think I'll give you a slap.
No, I'd say Big Willie style, isn't it? That he definitely was a Big Willie that night, wasn't he?
He certainly was the Prince of Bell End. See what I did?
Oh, yeah, very good, Steve.
Did you? I heard it like on the radio more in the morning when I woke up, and then I saw it on somebody's Facebook, and a lot of people were thinking that it was a setup at first, but like when you see it, you can see the I'm going to call him poor Chris Rock, although he's fucking loaded. Just was bemused, and you can't act bemused. I don't think really.
No, I had to. It took him just a minute to compose himself, and then when he was given the award for best documentary, he fluffed the sentence, but then eventually got back on track, and after that he was fine. But yeah, I felt bad for him. You know, black on black crime, live on TV. Can't make it up, can you?
Well, no, that's the thing, and it does seem like I like to proportion blame where blame should be, and for a start, I don't think the joke was a bad joke about alopecia. I don't think that. I just think he thought she looked like G.I. Jane, and G.I. Jane is quite a tough, independent, strong woman, is she not? Or have I got that wrong?
No, she was. Yeah.
So I thought he was saying that she was rocking the look rather than, oh, you lose your hair a lot.
Well,
but I could be wrong.
Well, I mean, the amount of grief he's getting now because I think they're saying he's unstable because she's had relationships with other men.
Well, I think when you say other men, I think it was her son's best friend.
Yeah.
That shows a very strong weakness of character. It's not, you know what I mean? It's a weakness to get, but I can't say strong weakness of character, but it shows a lack of something in that.
Yeah, I think they're a bit of a strange family, aren't they? I think family life's taking its toll on his mental health, perhaps. Yeah,
no, but I think he was that. Sorry.
Having said that, being a stand-up comedian, you might fun of people here and there, but going up there and slapping someone, hitting someone, that's I think that's bang out of order.
Do you know what ANGB is?
I think that's bang out of order.
I was going to say something as well. What did you just say before that really good joke? I don't know. Defending his possessional wife's honour. It seemed to me that's why he went up there. He was going to hit him, and it was like, I'm defending my wife.
Am I going to get grief for this? But considering she's cheated on him, how much honour's there? You know what I mean?
Well, no, I think that's the thing, though. I think I think he's obviously deeply still in love with her, and he's trying to prove it to her by bitch slapping a comedian. Because that's all he's an actor as well, though, isn't he? But he is basically a comedian who acts.
What he could have done was still go on stage and say, "You're bang out of order. She's suffering from this," and that would have meant more. But I'm thinking he was overcompensated to keep his missus happy that night.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah. And I think it didn't help that he was having a good time after.
And he laughed at the joke, and then his wife didn't. So I feel there's a lot of emotional baggage in that relationship, and maybe we should look at it from that point of view rather than it was bang out of order. Thing is, right, next time you tell a joke, does it mean that a member of the audience can come up and punch you in the face because they don't find you funny? Because honestly, I'm going to be in hospital 24/7.
I was about to say the same thing. I remember I did a gig a couple of weeks ago, and I was taking the mick out of, not in a bad. I wasn't saying anything bad about them. But,
was she ugly? Was she ugly?
No, look, it's a couple of lads. What it was a couple of lads from Saudi Arabia, and I was shouting at them, "Where's the petrol? Where's the diesel?" Now, I was thinking in my head, do I go down the 9/11 route? And I decided not to.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Because it could have got that. When you're thinking on your feet and you got an idea, thinking, you have a split second, think, do I go with this or don't I? And I decided not to because I thought, it's went to another crowd. I'm gonna make them feel uncomfortable, and I might come and chop my head off. So.
Well, yeah. Chopping your head off in a comedy gig. No, it's laughing your head off, yeah, but not chopping the comic's head off.
Oh, my hands, even. You try hold the mic now, you comedy.
No, but don't they chop your hands off for thievery, and they chop your cock off for buggery, for comedy? What, they're going to chop your tongue, I suppose.
Well, I'm saying they chopped him all up. That
oh yeah,
journalist, didn't they?
Oh, that was very unpleasant.
Critical of the Crown Prince. Was the king? Is he king? I think he's the king now. Isn't he?
He is. He's my favourite king of all the kings. He's my favourite king. I wanted to say though, when you said you decided not to tell a joke about 9/11, which I'm proud of. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, right? And Chris Rock was about to say, I'm sure he was going to say something like, your wife wasn't anywhere near my mouth, something like that. But he went, because he goes for you, and no, and he was going to say something funny, and then he decided against it. And I'm assuming it was connected with his wife and mouth.
Well, the Oscars, it's very up its own arse, isn't it? So the jokes tend to be quite mild. It's not like the Golden Globes and I saw what you mean. Because they were the biggest award shows. Yeah, because it's very formal, and just take themselves very seriously because it's a serious award ceremony. They're serious people who get paid millions and millions of pounds and get a doggy bag with over 100 grand's worth of
doggy bags. Piers fucking Morgan. They should give the money bags to the people in Ukraine. If he can think of a cause to make himself look better, he's gonna say it. Most of those doggy bags are all, it's advertising from people who want you to promote their goods.
He should go to Ukraine and fight as well, shouldn't he? Really, front line.
I'll tell you what. If Piers Morgan went to Ukraine and fought for the Ukrainians would surrender straight away. But we're with you. We're with you, brothers and sisters. But not Piers Morgan.
That could be a secret weapon against the Russians, isn't he?
Well, that's it. He should go and fight on the Russian side, and then the Russians would all put their white hankies on their bayonets. Do they have bayonets anymore?
No, I don't think so. Oh, I don't know.
In close combat fight, do they? I don't suppose they do close combat fighting. Do they just throw a bomb at a building? Prince Andrew, God bless him, the gift that keeps on giving, came back into the news beautifully this week. I wouldn't say beautifully. Do you know what? I actually didn't think it was. I thought it wasn't a bad idea when I heard what they did. I thought they've brought him in the back entrance. That's all right. That's quite good. They brought him in the back entrance rather than going in the front entrance. I thought that was. But then I thought about it. I thought, really and truthfully, he should have had no prominence whatsoever.
Imagine that conversation, security. Your Highness, we're gonna ask you to come around the back entrance. Really?
But he should have been like whistled in at 3 a.m. in the morning, hid in a cupboard, and then when it started, snuck in at the back so nobody saw him.
You're going to be helping your mother? Sit down. Oh. So there's no exchange. There's no exchange of any monies there.
He's been the king in waiting for years, and then what's your job? You're going to help your mother sit down.
No. Can you imagine he's walked her down. Tip, mummy?
A tip? Yeah, she said, I'll give you a tip. Don't rape women. Oh, that was a bit harsh. Was it harsh?
Probably not.
See, what would you do? I mean, I think he insisted on it rather than... I think William and Charles... I don't know. Who knows? This is what I hate about the royal family and this country, is everybody has an opinion and nobody knows anything. But I would hazard a guess that William and Charles said, you can't come in the front. People will go mad if you come in as part of the procession. Maybe they looked at it that way. My mum was getting old, and I think if Prince Andrew said, I'll walk you in, mummy, I'll walk you in, she'd go, yeah, all right, that's a good idea. But the optics were awful.
But this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, it obviously shows he hasn't got a clue about public opinion. He needs to... I know he wants to attend his father's what kind of ceremony anyway was it? Has it been anniversary?
It was a memorial service because they couldn't hold it. They couldn't hold it in the pandemic, but you could have got into a party at Downing Street easy enough.
Well, I'm sure Prince Andrew would have liked to have been there as well, wouldn't he? Party round the back.
You go up to Boris, say, "Don't sweat it, Boris. I've got this covered."
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, isn't he? So.
Yeah, I don't think it helped. I don't know what they could have done really, but he should not have been given any sort of prime position that people would have seen it.
Like, was he flying helicopters at the Falklands?
He did. He got his chopper out for the Falklands. I'm sure that was the joke that him and his chopper in the Falklands. I don't know what it was, but there was a chopper joke in the Falklands.
I'm saying because it was. I think it was today was the anniversary, was it,
of Margaret Thatcher blowing up the Belgrano.
Great memories of Margaret Thatcher destroying.
I actually think I think she did the right thing. Although someone said that no one knew that she'd done the right thing. It was hit and miss in the time because they didn't know what would happen. It could have gone on forever because some wars like this one that we're in God bless. How can I say we're in the middle of it? We're not. We've got nothing to do with it. My friend had her holiday cancelled in Poland and she didn't know why. I said that's because they didn't want your plane to be blown out of the sky. But it is a big war. But Putin was reckoning it was going to be a 3-day job. And this is what this war expert was saying. This is like with the Falklands. It could have gone on for years or it could have been over in a few days, which it was. But like you don't know with wars. Wars are funny. But they could go on longer than you think. Yeah, they could go on longer than you think. And Av has just disappeared, and he's back.
Let's put the light on.
You know the difference between light and hard, don't you? You can sleep with the light on.
I think that's bang out of order. That's a nice way to end it on Prince Philip, isn't it? That. Going forward, right, Av, you are a member of the public. I think you probably have a stronger view on Prince Andrew than some people have no view whatsoever. But I think you probably have a view. What do you think would be the best way going forward for that prince and the royal family? What do you think the royal family should do? He should send him off somewhere, shouldn't they? To probably Saudi Arabia, beg for some more money.
Yes.
He could go for the UK and he could beg the royal family over there for more money, and more petrol and more diesel.
You could go to the UK, did you say?
For the UK.
Oh, for the UK. I was going to say, you can't beg on your own doorstep. I did that the other day. I got nothing.
Was anyone in?
I think you're right. I think he has to be sent to another country and people can forget about him, or just chopped up into bits.
Where did Garry Glitter go? He went over to another country, didn't he?
It said, like you said, where did Garry Glitter glow? All over. All over. I'm going to say to my gang.
Who?
My gang.
Was that one of his songs?
Do you want to be in my gang? My gang. Do you want to be in my gang? My gang. Do you want...
It sounds like whoever sang that's got like some sort of speech issue.
Spissue. I'm sure. Oh no, was it Venezuela? Was it with a V? Did he go?
Oh, I don't know where he went.
Veruca.
So I'm trying to say, wherever he went, send him there. We can forget about where he went to as well. Forget all about him.
Yeah, because obviously, yeah, it was Vietnam, same as Venezuela, isn't
it? Foreigners.
You can say that.
No. What I'm saying from someone who's. You imagine someone who lives in Vietnam sees a white face, they'll say, "Oh, foreigners."
Or Garry Glitter.
Or Garry Glitter, yeah.
Garry Glitter.
But they won't know who Garry Glitter is. But they wouldn't have.
I know. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Everyone should know who he is because they keep away from him.
But yeah, no, that's the thing, because like it's really difficult because I loved his music and I could not. I have started to play a little bit more of it now, a bit, but it just leaves a bad feeling when you hear it. It's like House of Cards, and I like it. Yeah. Patrick Swayze. It's like Swayze, isn't it?
No. But it's good we don't remember their names because we won't forget about them, don't we?
Well, yes, but
slap yourself with Steve just slapping himself. Don't say his fucking mouth. Don't say his name.
Oh, but yeah,
Keep
no.
your name out my mouth.
Av couldn't say effing mouth.
He's
been on holiday in effing mouth though.
Yeah?
It's a holiday resort in England, effing mouth.
Sounds great.
Have you ever been to effing mouth caves? They're lovely. They're lovely. Yeah, but no, it's a shame because I really liked him as an actor. But now I couldn't watch him in anything. And it shouldn't be. You shouldn't like the body of work that an actor, musician, or people provide shouldn't make you. It shouldn't make that work any less. But it does. Weirdly, it does. Right, so we've put the world to right again on the 4/4/2022. We'll be back next week with our guilty pleasure and more. So it's good night from me,
and it's good night from
Prince. Prince, you could be Prince Sing, Prancing. That's your new name.
Oh, God.
It's taken me 2 years to think of that.
It's not very PC, is it?
What, prancing?
Yeah. I think it'd be like racial and some.
Rachel Riley. I apologise, but it made me laugh. It's good night from me.
And it's good night from Absing.
Brownstown, Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra! So